Hello guys, and today I'm going to talk to you about Steam and the whole fiasco that has been raging across the internet about the modding and having to pay for said mods. Now, do I think this is a good idea? Initially, yes I did, because it gave potential modders more incentive to go out and mod, and if they're decent mods, then I don't see no reason for them to be financially rewarded for their work. However, I have a huge caveat to that. Okay, I believe that good work should be rewarded, as I've already said. However, Steam has repeatedly shown that they are willing, which is owned by Valve, obviously, that they are willing to allow any old rubbish up on their servers, and I believe it's really devaluing the overall service as a whole, because essentially, um, they're allowing any old two bit developer to put something up on the service, um, you know, and people realise that it's rubbish, and the, you know, the symbol that we once held so dear is being devalued as a result, because time was that when you bought a PC or a laptop, as the case may be, but why the hell would you buy a laptop? But generally a desktop. You would go out and buy your game on good old fashioned disc, and you would go home and spend hours installing the damn thing, and and that could take some time. With the advent of Valve Steam, that was effectively cut out. You could literally pay for a game, come back, or go to work, say come back, and it would be downloaded on your system, and that has yielded Valve great rewards, extremely great rewards, to the extent that they are arguably the foremost distributor on the internet of PC games. With that comes great responsibility. With the exception of Origins and maybe GOG, um, there's no other service that people really go to buy their games. Uh, and I believe that the whole modding fiasco that has incurred over the last couple of weeks has typified Valve's position on the whole sort of we'll just let the community regulate itself. That has clearly not worked. It hasn't worked for Greenlight, and it hasn't worked for early access. There has been a few exceptions. Obviously, there is always a few exceptions to the rule, and gamers were just completely taken aback by it. And I gotta say, I don't disagree with them, but at the end of the day, it is because you have allowed so many shit games, excuse my language, on your service that people don't trust what you do nowadays. And that is a sad state of affairs. That is a very sad state of affairs at this point, Valve, and you should be very worried about what is in store for you in the next couple of years. Now, I don't know what's going to happen over the next couple of years. I'm not a fortune teller. I don't claim to be. I've been seeing what's been going on for the last couple of sort of years, and I've really found that Steam is not uh, not the platform it used to be, and Valve is not the company it used to be. As I said, time was that symbol meant a lot to people. You know, you go to Steam because you trust Steam and you trust the quality of service that they provide you. That is no longer the case, and that has been typified by this event. Um, Now, a couple of years ago, they could have got away with it. They could have said, "Hey guys, look, we're going to implement this system where you have to pay for mods if like if you want to see um, good creative content coming out, you will need to pay some contribution for the development of this creation because it takes time. It takes time and essentially money because like the modder who's doing the modding is not necessarily doing his day job because he's concentrating on the mod. Now that's not to say modding is difficult. People that know what they're doing could probably knock out a mod in a day, if that. I don't mod myself, but I know people that do, and it's it can be a time-consuming process. So yes, I do believe that the good mods should be allowed to be paid for and monetized. Now that's not going to win me a lot of praise, but I do think that you know in doing so, like you should have like a Patreon system where you say to people, "Hey, if you think this mod is worth paying for, then please do pay for it. Otherwise, just test it out, and tell me like how I can improve it, and then that person can take their creation away and improve it. That's what I think, and I think we as a community are heading in that direction. I really do. As like Boogie said this morning, Valve are just gonna repurpose it and and repackage it and say, "Hey guys, we've done this. What do you now think?" I do think it's only a matter of time, guys. Now, do I think that Valve should rethink their business practice in terms of having to evaluate its position in terms of allowing the community to regulate itself? Absolutely, I do. I think this has got to a point now where it's got ridiculous. I mean, I'm seeing things on Greenlight that weren't on iOS and haven't been ported properly at all, and still got the mobile sort of symbols coming out when you're playing the game. I mean, come on, man, that is no good. That is no good. Like I said at the start of the video, this symbol that you see on your screen meant a lot of things to a lot of people, and the more this goes on, the more people will lose faith and will go elsewhere. Um, you know, it's simple economic fact. If you're not providing the correct service, people will go and find it elsewhere, and they'll find it in places like GOG and friggin' Origin of all places. Although I don't think that'll be a long time until that happens. But I'm just saying something like that could happen if they don't buck up their ideas. So that is my rant, guys. I mean, I love Steam. I love Valve. I love what they do over there. I love what they've done in terms of opening up PC gaming for more people and allowing free convenience to the highest degree, but as I said, this cannot go on. This cannot go on, and they need to rethink their entire strategy. And that's what I think, guys. But I've been Strategical Gamer, and if you've liked this video, please comment and subscribe. And until next time, bye bye for now.